Get on, Will Perry here. Just want a few moments of your time. This could change your life. Isn't that curious? Doesn't that get your attention? So let me just run you through what I want to run you through. Okay, this was me 13 years ago in an abusive marriage, my second abusive marriage. I had no idea what it was all about. I was confused. I was pedaling harder, trying harder to please my wife, who could never be pleased. She was an abusive person. I didn't see it for a long time. I worked at the BBC. I was doing quite well in self-development. I worked in self-development. I was a coach, worked in professional development. So I thought I was quite aware. Yet I wasn't. I didn't know. I come home to this environment which is confusing. It left me in all sorts of places, and I was crazy making. She'd change on a sixpence. You said that. No, you didn't. No, I didn't. Very unhappy, very stressful, very difficult relationship and environment to be in. Then I found 3 secrets which I can share with you if you follow the link. 3 secrets that opened my eyes, and I want to share. I'm really passionate about sharing that with you. In fact, at that time, about 10 years ago, I started up a YouTube channel because I wanted to get the message out there. I wanted other people to know. How come I didn't know? How come I've helped along the way since then, helped coaches, psychotherapists, psychologists, judges, doctors, police detectives. I've let them all know, and they've been in relationships like this. And how come they didn't know? And they're equally shocked. So I'm really passionate about getting the word out there. This isn't just about relationships though, because I managed to leave that environment, which you think, oh cool, he'd done it. But I found I wasn't earning money. I wasn't able to push myself to earn money, and I was confused because I didn't know why. I had all the skills, yet I just was failing. I was failing at what I was doing. And in fact, can you relate to this? Bed days. Have you ever had duvet days? Because you feel like the plug's been pulled. You feel so exhausted. You feel energy's gone. I couldn't understand what was happening to me. So I'd set a plan to work really hard, to do and complete the race of me being successful, earning money. And I'd fail every time. And I couldn't understand it. I almost lost my house. So in the end, I put the pieces together, aligned everything to find out what it was. I said, I need to be my own Superman. All right, I need to be my own superhero. I need to take control of everything. I need to take control of me. I need to be consistent. I need to run the race, and I need to go fast. And what I decided to do was set up a program with everything I'd learned over the last 13 years, everything that I'd helped all the people with, all the people I'd coached, all the people I'd helped, put that all together into one program, a 5-star program that's available online that you can do now. The pace of change so much, it's so fast these days that, if you want to learn something, you Google it, you YouTube it. You don't go to your local college and say, well, what night class do they have? No, it's faster. So that's why I'm getting the message out there now. And it's wonderful that I can do that. However, when I did that, I set that up, what I then discovered was that to get it out there to the world, because it's ready and waiting for the world, to get it out to the world, it costs money on Facebook, which is cool, so I'm taking the slower path for the moment, and helping people women go from, the difficult place, wherever they are. Maybe they're failing, maybe they're getting bed days, maybe they're depression, self-sabotage, all sorts of things, to freedom, just freedom and in control of yourself and in control of your thoughts and just feeling free and authentic. And that's a blimmin' fantastic place to be, and I love that. I'm very passionate about that. And you feel like a champion, So what I got from that journey, what I got from overcoming all this was that I always had passion about this subject. When I was here, I had passion. But when I tested myself, I had low self-belief. All right, I'd undo myself, I'd undo my good work, and I understood what was going on then, later on. Now, what this has all given me is that I have even more passion than before, but what matches my passion is my self-belief. I believe in myself, I believe in what I'm doing. All right, so the first step, number one, I'll put the link wherever it is around here to the free test, the Self-Esteem Test, okay, because that is the answer to all of this. Or it might be for you, and this might just change your life. In the old days, I used to do this on paper, and it was really slow. That was 10 years ago. Now, I've automated it. I use a bit of a web page and a bit of Messenger to automate it. I pay for that, but it's cool because it's free to you. It's the most reliable tool, and it's really fast for you. So it's really fast, really easy, direct. 2 minutes is all it takes. It helps you, and this is the key bit, okay? Key bit here. It helps you decide what the real problem is. Is the real problem all the stuff that's blowing your mind? Is that the real problem? or is there something else? And that's what I want you to confirm in the test. It will say it's not that, or it is that. Okay, and this is the key thing that I'm so passionate about, because if it is this, all right, you need to educate yourself. You need to understand. I've got a ton of resources for you. Okay, time. Self-esteem is the foundation of life. If you have low self-esteem, it's like crumbling foundations. You no point fixing the house when the foundations are crumbling. Does that make sense? All right, so there's no point trying to get a course to do anything else, trying to fix this, to fix that, marketing, self-help, if your foundations are crumbling, if your self-esteem is low. Okay, so you need to fix the foundations first. You need to fix your self-esteem, and that's where so many people fail. Okay, that's where I failed. So this, what will it cost you? Okay, good question. What will it cost you? Nothing. To take the test, it's absolutely free. There's tons of free resources. There is the program, the 5-star program, that I can't charge for that. But what I did is made it really accessible. So I'm just going quick, and the dog's barking. I'm just going quick. You can do it. You can do it for less than groceries than I spend on groceries. We've got family, but less than a week's worth of groceries. You can do that over a certain period of months. I've gone crazy. Rather than doing it in one big chunk, I stretched it. I don't see other people stretching their programs over many months. I do, because I need to make this accessible for so many people. Right? I need to spread the word. Shh. Thank you. So in terms of this, there is a time limit on this offer, because I'm making it more accessible, because I'm not spending the money to go out on Facebook, and I don't need to recoup that money, so I can keep the offer low at the minute. So if you want to go in and find out what that is, it is time. So the price will go up on that, but I'll explain everything. Now, in terms of risk for you, there's a huge risk if you don't change, because there's a hidden problem going on. If this is the case, if you have low self-esteem, and the test will confirm that or not in 2 minutes, really important. But the risk of not taking this test is that you're scared, but time is slipping away all the time. You get that? Time is slipping away all the time. So just get it confirmed, yes or no. If this isn't you, cool, you don't need me. If this is you, I've got a ton of resources to help you. And look, what you're fearful of, that's all there. If you change nothing today, tomorrow is very predictable, is it not? It's going to be the same. You're not going to be able to get out of the rut unless you fix your foundations. Okay, so the process, I'm finishing now. The process, and the links around. Free test, that will confirm, and it will get, if you have low self-esteem, that will confirm, and you'll come back to me here and and everything like this, and I'll start explaining more, okay? And I will say there is a free masterclass, and you can take that completely free, jam-packed. I don't go quite as fast as this, but I've taken quite a lot of time already. I am going to go in any second. An hour and a half of stuff packed in, but I don't go quite as fast. And then there is the program. Again, I give you the choices, give you the offer, and I put a very good offer at the end of that. Because at the end of that, you can have freedom. All right, freedom from where you were, freedom from where I was. And I'll share those 3 secrets with you in that masterclass. All right, many thanks for your time. The link is around here just to take that test. I encourage you to take that test. If any of this has resonated, take that test. All right, many thanks for your time. All right, bye-bye.